No,
Duck.
he's gonna kick my ass. It's
Kick
go
your
time.
eye.
Let's do it live. Hello.
Ooh, kick your
Howdy,
ass.
howdy.
Get him.
We're live.
Get him.
Yeah, you
What's up,
did
everybody?
call me 4 times, Doc.
No, it's not 4.
Well, it says 4.
It's 14.
What's
Okay.
up, Doc?
What's up, Chuck?
What's happening, Doc?
What's
Don't
going
say
on? What's going on?
that. Don't say that, Doc.
Oh, there you go, Chuck. You
Don't
got
say
it. Nice.
what's up, Chuck.
Trying to
Especially after Thanksgiving.
trying to build a trailer for you. I need your input. I'm blowing up your phone.
Yeah,
Russ doesn't answer his phone.
it needs to be updated and blown up, you know.
Uh-oh. Chuck fell
Uh-oh,
out.
we lost Chuck. See, you offended him with that up, Chuck.
That's right.
It's
What's up,
entirely my
Chuck?
fault. It's
Oh,
entirely
God, dude. I
Hey,
ate
Gary.
entirely way too much last night.
So before we get off track, because that's going to happen.
Oh,
When this stream ends, don't you go nowhere else, Christian. We got work to do.
okay. Keep collecting.
Listen,
Now you
Less
done it,
than
Doc.
2 minutes in, he's daring me to end it. At least that's the way I took it.
All right.
I did no such thing, sir.
Okay, Chuck, are you with
So-
us? You seem
Yeah.
to be in the black void.
Hey, Chuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna back out and then come back in. All right.
All right.
That's what she said, or something. Like that.
I'll
So,
be back in a second.
So, have you guys watched Bass Reeves yet?
No, is
No.
pretty good.
2 enthusiastic thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
You have the opportunity to watch Bass Reeves on, I think it's Paramount Plus. Watch it.
All right. I will take your word for it, Doc. Yeah, I saw the,
There I go.
I think last week or something, I was cruising through some of the streaming thing, and I saw an advertisement for it. And I was like, oh, look at there.
I'm
Yeah.
still
No,
learning this tablet, so excuse me.
No
Yeah,
worries.
No worries. No
Now,
worries.
do you know, Doc, is that based on the Alliance Comics thing, or is that just something
No,
separate?
it's based on the books that, I mean, he's a real
Okay.
person.
Right. I know he
And,
was an actual.
These are based
historian.
on Follow the Angels, Follow the Dove, and Follow the Wind.
Okay.
And when
If
did
I'm not-
those come out, Doc? Those books.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that
I
question.
don't know.
Okay.
Well, at least he's
Bass Reeves was the inspiration for the Lone Ranger, real life black sheriff in I believe he was born in maybe Fort Smith, Arkansas. He's an Arkansas guy.
He was a deputy U.S. Marshal,
Yeah.
not a ranger.
Right. But Lone Ranger was based on him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been really well acted, well written. Cinematography is beautiful.
cool. Glad somebody's finally getting something right.
Hey,
Yeah.
Carrie
now I
wants me
don't
to.
know. I don't know how accurate it is as far as following his real
Right.
life,
The actual. Yeah.
because I've never read the books and I don't know enough about him. But he appears to be rather well to do by the time he's a U.S. Marshal. Big old 2-story house,
Mm-hmm.
No. All right.
5 youngins, and a lovely wife. I don't know the answer to your question, Carrie. I don't know what measuring your brownie means. Never heard that phrase before in my life. So chances are I've never measured a brownie.
No, I've never actually.
Depends what brownie means.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was
Yeah.
just thinking.
Devil's
Carrie,
in the details with that
I
one.
don't
I
know if you
think.
really want the answer to that question.
It doesn't sound appealing in any way whatsoever.
No, it doesn't.
So, Doc, how are you doing on your comment?
And while we're waiting for him to respond, I think I heard a rooster. The one that got away. Thank you, Lorenzo, for liking and sharing this out on Twitter. Appreciate that. My lizard friend.
Christmas present from Charles.
Ooh, Christmas present from Charles. America will die. Wow. And that is
200th anniversary bicentennial
Nice.
issue.
by Jack Kirby, Inside and Out.
25 cents. I love that.
Yeah, this was the Captain America was the first comic book I collected because I wanted it.
I was telling the guys last night, 25 cents for a comic. What a hobby at the time, right?
Right. And here's today's work, Rex, if you want to peek.
Who was drawing the Captain America when you started reading it? Was it Kirby?
Kirby.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
So this is first.
I love
pass.
Mike Zack. Mike Zack's Captain is pretty badass too.
Yeah, Zach was good too.
So first pass.
That looks pretty good.
Thank you. It's by a private investigator doing some very private investigations.
Doing some gumshoe stuff.
Yep. So clever scene. He has the secretary hack into the banking records of the mob boss.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, I want to know where his money's going so I can get a beat on where this guy's hiding. And she says, there are no transactions. Haven't been for 2 weeks. And he goes, then I know exactly where he is. And he walks out. So,
No.
where is he?
Doc, aren't you originally what kind of artist were you originally? Like a painter, right?
Yeah, I'm primarily a fine art landscape painter.
Yeah,
Impressionist.
landscape. That's the word I was looking for. Landscape.
Yep. And still
Like Bob Ross, right?
no.
You got the
Bob Ross. Let me put this in terms comic book people will understand. Bob Ross is the Rob Liefeld of fine artists.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
Okay, ouch. I didn't mean to disrespect you then.
Damn, Doc.
I remember watching him as a child, and you know what I mean. And he's probably one of the most famous guys.
He certainly was a nice person. I'll put it that way.
Did you ever meet him in person or no?
No. My inspirations in fine art were the original Impressionists: Claude Monet, Renoir, Sicily, Pissarro, but certainly not Bob Ross.
Pissarro.
Camille Pissarro, who was not Italian. He was Jewish,
I remember watching an episode where his son came on the show and he painted too.
Yeah.
Did he have a
Speaking
little
of
afro?
son, Renoir's great grandson is also an artist, and he's a friend of mine.
Taskmaster
That's
Zan
so cool.
says that's the impression you gave me, Doc.
Well, I don't have my afro wig.
Yeah.
Over the years,
Happy cloud, happy tree.
when I'm
happy
doing
waterfall.
paint-alongs and whatever, you get used to the people mean it as a compliment. Oh, you're the new Bob Ross, and
Did you guys ever do any like connect the dot things
in
when
your
you're
head you want to go, I want you to die, but out loud you go, thank you. That's very kind of you.
Did you guys ever do any paint by numbers when you were a kid?
Oh,
No,
sure.
never.
No.
I did a few. I think I had a Star Wars one, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I copy comics with color crayons and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and then they had Marvel had that fun something, right? That had the games and different things in it.
Oh yeah, it was the Mighty Marvel Activity Book, I think.
So there was a John Romita illustrated album that came out in '74, Spider-Man Rock comic.
Mm-hmm.
And the first painting I did in oils, I tried to do that Romita cover, and I couldn't fathom why the oil wouldn't dry. I lay down the red, then I wanted to put the black spider webs through it, and it wouldn't do. And I got very angry. I understood nothing about paints back then. My parents bought me this expensive rig, and they were like, "Here you go." No instruction, no nothing. Just, I guess they expected me to make
have
art.
at it. Right? Yeah. There you go, boy. Well, you remember when we were kids? They used to have the.
Venture out, go shopping. Go ahead, Shadowhawk.
No, I was saying when we were kids, we used to be able to get the chemistry sets that actually had, like mercury and all kinds of poisonous things in there. And parents would just be like, "Here you go."
Yeah. Well, I mean, they were declared safe, right? They wouldn't.
Sure.
What was that stuff that used to come out of a tube and then you have a straw and you could blow like bubbles with it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the amazing bubble plastic.
Whammo.
Yeah.
Remember that? Remember that shit?
Yeah, that shit is toxic as fuck.
Yeah.
And if you put together the models, you had that glue that gave off fumes that lasted.
Oh yeah, yeah.
PBA glue.
No,
I mean,
glue,
not PBA.
That was good stuff.
Yeah, that was.
It was good. It's good stuff.
We did what we did in the
little
70s.
kid, you're just putting together your Universal Monster, model. Going, man,
how crazy was America at that time, giving a little child a straw and blowing up that shit, toxic shit.
I'm telling you.
Well, I remember the balloons, that were kind of like tie-dye colors.
Yeah, they used to fly in the air with wind all the time.
Yeah. I love that.
I had the you said the Universal Monsters. I had the glow in the dark King Kong model.
Yeah, dude.
I had the Frankenstein.
Oh yeah.
Figure.
I had Frank,
Figure.
Drac,
that glow in the dark.
The mummy, the werewolf.
You had about all of them, didn't you?
I had the werewolf and the Frankenstein figure.
Well,
Man,
my favorite was
I got Phantom of the Opera, the Mummy, and the Wolfman. And in fact, I've got a Wolfman head up here from one of those. It's the non-glow in the dark because I put the glow in the dark on the figure.
Yeah. My favorite out of all of them though was the Gillman, dude. Creature from the Black Lagoon. That was an amazing model.
I don't know if it's the Wolfman. I know I have. Oh, here's Phantom of the Opera face from one of those models back in the early '70s when I was a kid.
See,
those Aurora, I think it was Aurora model kits, right?
Yeah.
Aurora.
I got that for painting my glow in the dark King Kong. He's about 8.5, 9 inches tall, right? And I painted him to look like a gorilla. And I was a kid, maybe 3rd, 4th grade. My dad's all fussing at me, it glows in the dark. I said, yeah, well, you know what? Gorillas don't glow in the dark. They look like this.
What did this gorilla have an accident and some toxic ooze? What's
That's
going
what
on?
I'm saying, man.
Squeakiest chair on the internet.
I'm gonna throw in a tiny bottle of WD-40 with your Christmas present, Rex.
I remember.
think-
I remember my sister having a Bionic Woman Barbie doll. Wearing a tie, you clicked open, and there had like a little sticker of like a computer board in there. And
Yeah. Yeah, it was the $6 Million Man doll was pretty similar too.
Oh, I lost my blue eraser. It's in under my chair somewhere. Guess I had to use the pink pearl today.
Pink pearl.
you need to get one of those. You need to get one of those kneaded erasers.
Oh, I have them. Believe me. I probably got some from that I used back in college.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been around for a while. The kneaded.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, my last year in college was 1989. So, but now I went back to college, but for a different reason, back in
Dan, I remember that submarine, and I always wanted it. I never had it. Did it work? The voice of the bottom of the sea submarine, you put baking soda in it, it would go up.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Yeah. I don't know if
The
it worked
baking
or
soda, yeah.
I had something like that. Yep.
My dad used to tell me he had a car that you put baking soda in and it would go.
I think I've got an unopened one in there. They still make those things, and I just saw one at a store.
Yeah, I had one out of a cereal box, but it wasn't the Stingray.
He said, yeah, it worked, but it was slow as fuck.
Past Master Dan had the Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea submarine.
Look who just caught up. That's what we were just talking about, Rex.
I'm trying to get in on the conversation, Doc. Sworn in, as it was. As it were.
Rex is still slow from the holiday. Hey, Carrie.
Yeah,
Wait.
Yeah. It's the toxic waste.
Pasta Masto. Good to see you. What was that?
Chad, I'm sorry that the hosts of the show don't keep up with you. I, on the other hand, have been engaged with the chat since I showed up.
You had the Rat Patrol Jeep with the machine gun in the back? That's cool. I think I've got the complete Rat Patrol on DVD. I used to watch that as a kid. That was one of my favorite shows when I was wee small.
The little, how when
Did you watch the Rat Patrol, Doc? Do you remember the Rat Patrol?
I do, and I did.
As far as I could go, it was 18.
Carrie, you are mistaken. I responded to your brownie comment as soon as you posted it. Huh.
Yeah, I said hey to you too, Carrie.
Was the Rat Pack similar to like 18?
They were the desert warfare people. Operation Torch. Basically, Jeeps, grenades, and machine guns.
I thought it was Sammy Dean and Frank.
And yeah. The horn section's all over the place, boys. I'm gonna go have a smoke. Let's get it worked out.
I come back in here, don't make me kick your ass.
Shadowhawk, you'd be pretty good on giving Doc some dialogue ideas, for his novel or book, probably.
Oh, well,
because you probably talk old style mobster, right?
Oh, I'm sure if I watch a few movies and brush up on it, sure.
Well, the
I mean, depends what you're talking about. You're like,
the lingo you got to pick up on is the old 1940s noir movies, not necessarily mobster style.
Not necessarily mobsters, yeah. So
I never understood why they talked so fast.
Maybe they're Italian.
You got to get your point across. See, you need to get it in
really
there.
expensive to make these things, so you got to talk fast, get it all out. Yeah, see.
We ain't got time to play around. See, we're making money here.
Lots of exposition in that panel.
Time cost money back then.
Yeah.
That's right. Get to work, boys.
Yeah, they had meter
And
maids,
then that
right?
dame walked into my life. Where she came from,
Go
I had no
uptown, you had to put
idea.
a quarter or nickel or something in a meter.
Dan, I felt that. Dan says we played Rat Patrol. Went to a friend's house to see the first episode of some stupid space show. Stopped watching when the pointy-eared green guy walked in. We lost interest.
The
Yeah,
pointy-eared green guy.
Star Trek pulled me away from everything else.
Oh,
Now, Rex, you and I are either the same age as
We're,
or a year older than Star Trek.
we're the same age.
Yeah.
What was that episode where Captain
hey,
Kirk
Lorenzo.
fought the lizard guy, that the real strong lizard dude? You couldn't knock
Oh,
him
that
out.
was
The
Gorn.
Gorn? The Gorn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
that
forget
was
the name
awesome.
of the episode, but
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the episode on that one.
That was an awesome episode
Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was like one of
where you had to
my
figure out
favorite ones as a kid, right?
you had to
did you
figure
see?
out crystals and shit and mix them all together.
There you go,
Making
Lorenzo,
gunpowder.
your lizard representation for today.
Did you see the reenactment where old Kirk and the old Gorn start
No.
fighting?
No.
Look it up on YouTube, Rex, and share it. It's hysterical.
Old
Like if
Kirk and
they were today, like
with the
today
Gorn?
fighting.
No, they're
Old
gonna
Kirk?
copyright that thing.
Old Gorn. How
Can't
are they going
show-
to copyright it when it's a spoof of a spoof of a spoof?
Hmm. Well, send me a link. I'll play it.
Oh Jesus!
Well, I gotta send the link.
I got to do the
Rex has
same
gotta
thing
be
probably with
difficult.
Lorenzo tomorrow on the Rex Hex and Apex show, which we will be having Horror Mike on.
The
Yeah,
episode
talking-
was called Arena, says Lorenzo.
Arena. Yeah.
Arena.
Bread
Yeah.
and Circuses was good too.
Yeah, it was. I'll be right back.
Ever seen the dragon in the northern desert of Africa? Mm. No, tech calls. Chuck, did you get out and do any shopping today?
No, but I ordered on Amazon the Thundar the Barbarian I was talking to you about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I ordered it on Amazon. Do you know Walmart don't carry Amazon cards because it's a competition against them? It's their
Uh-huh.
competitor.
Really?
I had no idea. I went to Walmart to buy an Amazon card and like, nope, they are competition.
Bonjour, Anna. Anna liked us over on Twitter.
Ah.
She's
Bonjour.
probably been rocking that guitar of late.
Mhm.
And gaming, of course. She games a lot. Always love Anna.
Oh yeah, and I ordered a art book for Garbage Pail Kids. Remember the Garbage Pail Kid cards back in the day?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, they got like the first series all the way up to fifth series of and this of the cards in a little book.
In book
It's,
form. Yeah.
it's all about in book form. It's all about the artist who drew it.
Didn't
And-
Oh, that's
Texas
cool.
Dave show us something like that, Shadowhawk, at one time?
Yeah, I think, yeah, he'd be showing us something like that. I actually
Yeah.
ran across a website. I think it was yesterday that you can buy vintage Garbage Pail card sets and shit. So that's
She
kinda
liked
cool.
us over on Twitter. She's probably watching over from Twitter, Lorenzo.
Some of that stuff is still expensive.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
she's watching.
So I just ordered the book and get my childhood kicks out of it. You know what I mean? The book was still
Yeah,
expensive.
man, I had a
Get
stack
your
of those
kicks
things when I was a kid.
Yeah.
They were
on
The book is like
Route
21 bucks. It was 21 bucks for the
Man.
book, but I bought it.
Pastmaster Dan has got great ears. That is my smoke alarm that's dying and giving out its final beats.
I did
I'm
not
gonna
hear
go-
that. Does it go? Toot? Tweet.
Well, did you hear it? It just chirped at me. All right,
Oh.
I'm gonna go take care of that. Thanks, Pastmaster Dan.
Probably one of those square C batteries that go in it. They seem to use the C variety. Yeah, I don't know, Lorenzo, if Anna's watching or not, but she liked us over on Twitter. I do know that. We're broadcasting on Twitch today instead of Facebook. Like to get the Twitch crowd in every now and then. Chuck, did you do any shopping? Did you, besides just Amazon? Did you
This
venture
internet.
out?
I went to
This dinner?
Walmart. I went to Walmart and checked out stuff, but nothing really. You know, the Black Friday nowadays aren't that. They don't have that much. You know what I mean? Nothing worthy.
Isn't Monday like Cyber Monday?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's when they really want you to hit up Amazon and all the online stuff. Of course, I'm sure they'll take the business any day.
My local Walmart had, I think the best deal was like a 55-inch 4K TV for like $140.
Oh yeah, they're ultra cheap now.
Yeah.
Probably made in China.
But that's the generic brand, cheap brand.
You can get like I think 73-inch or something like that. Huge.
Yeah, for like 400
TV for about $400 and something.
Yeah,
that's wow.
I would have probably bought it, but I already have a 55-inch TV. So no use.
Yeah.
I need to get a bigger one.
Takes up a lot of room.
Yeah.
Flat screen or not, it takes up a lot of room.
But otherwise than that, nothing. They don't do big lines anymore like they used to in Black Friday.
I guess Disney did a deal. I guess I'm going to miss all the Doctor Who specials and other stuff. Like last night, I think they had the very first story, the Daleks, colorized, but you can't see it outside of the UK unless you're on Disney Plus, and I don't even know if Disney Plus did a deal for that one, but that's the only way you're going to be able to watch any Doctor Who is on Disney Plus in the United States.
Get the Pluto amp and you can watch Doctor Who.
Well, that's the classic stuff. I'm talking about the new stuff that's coming out for the 60th anniversary. So I to me, it's just further killing their audience, making it inaccessible for you to watch.
Oh, you need to get the Disney Channel to watch it.
Yeah, and I'm not going to do that. Sorry.
They do that with football. How you like that? They got like certain football games you want to watch. You can't. You have to like
not into football. The
Disney or something
that I'll watch a little bit is baseball, and since I don't go over a parent's house, I don't even do that.
Well, Chuck, I don't know if you remember back in the day or not when they used to do local blackouts on sporting events. If it didn't sell out, they wouldn't televise it. And,
wow,
fucked up.
Didn't know that.
They still do that, I think, don't they?
Not enough interest in it.
I think they do. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't pay attention to sports ever since all the taking a knee shit started. I gave it all up.
Back in the day, the Raiders games used to be always blocked out because no one used to come.
Good for you. Oh yeah, don't support that crap. That's what I say.
Yeah, no. As soon as that shit started happening, I gave up. I haven't watched a football game in since I don't know 20.
Now I think Thursdays they have football games, but if you want to watch them, you got to pay like Disney or Amazon or something. I think Amazon.
Really?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, you're gonna make money somehow. Yeah.
Well, a lot
but if anybody wants to order the whole full collection of Thundar the Barbarian, $12 on Amazon right now.
Oh, yeah, and that's brand new, right?
Not brand new, but the DVD. It's not Blu-ray. Blu-ray is about $25.
Yeah,
that's not even that bad. Really.
I prefer the DVDs anyway. Yeah. I can navigate them a lot easier.
Yeah.
Blu-rays get off track, and
I don't think the Blu-ray is that much of a difference when it comes to that.
Yeah, I don't think the picture quality is that much better.
And some of these old shows are, not necessarily the Thundar, but are not really were made or filmed to be in high definition. Yeah. Really, they probably look better in low. I'd sometimes would like to go back and just try and broadcast it on an old TV to get that old feel, the graininess or whatever. It's
Yeah, I miss that '80s graininess look.
yeah,
I think Bionic Woman was like for the whole collection was like $17, $20 around there.
yeah. Well, I have that. I might even have it twice. I think I
All
bought an
right.
extra set even of that. That only ran for 3 seasons. Bionic Man ran for 5.
Yeah.
But fun episodes. And then there was a remake, a few years back of the Bionic Woman.
I had no idea.
And the music just comes back. Do, 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 do,
I didn't know
do,
they
do.
tried to redo Bionic Woman. I missed that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a season or 2 of that. It's nothing to crow about. Again, those old TV shows, you kind of got into the characters. You enjoyed the characters. You could say the acting was better, this, that, or the other, but
Uh,
it just seems like everything's bland and generic nowadays.
A good sci-fi show is Sliders.
Sliders, yeah, I've got
Sliders
some
was
of
pretty
that.
good. Yeah.
But the ending is bad. It's one of those that left it hanging. You know what I mean?
Oh
But
yeah.
Well, they may
but
have got canceled, never
yeah,
resolved.
yeah, yeah. But
I think they ran for about what 5?
5 or 6 seasons, maybe.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think I've got the complete Sliders, but I do have some
That
Sliders.
was like what you call it, Farscape. I really liked that
Yeah.
show, and they
Yeah,
ended,
now I
and then
have
they
all
were,
that. That
they
was
were
really
supposed
good.
to do a movie or something, and I never did see the movie come
Well,
up.
when the Sci-Fi Channel, kicked off, that was kind of their flagship show.
Yeah, it was
Wasn't that
one
the
of
one
them.
with the Muppets?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, and the
I didn't
hot
like
little
that.
French girl.
You had
I didn't like it.
Pilot. Yeah, the
Then
French
they
girl
had a TV show called Andromeda.
looked like a gray skunk.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
now I've
remember
got
that
all
one.
the Andromeda. That was Gene Roddenberry with
Mhm.
Sabo playing the lead
Oh,
captain.
dadgummit, I forgot my coffee.
That's actually pretty good.
I think it's on Tubi for free or something.
There's been some UK sci-fi that's pretty good over there, but don't get it much on here unless you know what to look for.
Get those free apps called Tubi and all that, man. You get a lot of nice little horror movies and sci-fi movies and shit.
Yeah, well, I've been over on Tubi, watching
Interesting.
Dark Shadows,
Yeah,
and they have a lot of the Dark Shadows over there.
you got Twilight Zone too and all that stuff. I think they do.
Yeah, well, see, I've got the complete Twilight Zone. I went through most of that recently. Went through Night Gallery the first season. I don't have all of Night Gallery. The imagery was kind of weird and disturbing, on the openers of that when I was a kid.
I like Kolchak. What's it called?
Kolchak, yeah, the detective with
Yeah.
Telly Savalas.
No, the other one where the vampires and shit.
Oh, I know it.
With-
Kolchak, the
Oh,
Night
the
Stalker.
Night
Yeah,
Night Stalker. Yeah.
they had a couple movies, and they had
I'm
20
looking to get.
episodes.
How many seasons did that go to?
I think it was only like one season.
Yeah,
Really?
but they had
Yeah.
20 episodes and 2
That's
movies.
a hard to find. I don't think they made it in DVD or Blu-ray.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I got it.
They do?
Walmart
All right.
used to carry it.
I have to look for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could probably get it fairly inexpensive. I really like Kolchak because you'd be typing away at that typewriter, and just the premise of it was pretty cool. That was done by Dan
Where his
Curtis.
boss used to get on his case all the time.
That was done by
Oh, yeah.
Dan Curtis.
Yeah.
That same actor that played his boss was in Bullet.
I remember the vampire one clearly.
Yeah, the
That's-
vampire one was great, where he's breaking into the blood banks and stuff.
Yeah. And then the black zombie guy, the one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
The moss monster that was in the sewers, that was Andrea the Giant, the wrestler. Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Another decent show was a little bit ahead of its time. It only had, I think, 2 seasons. Was Dark Angel with that pretty girl in it. I forgot what.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Jessica Alba.
I've got
Yeah,
those
yeah.
couple on DVD. Yeah.
Those are hard
That
to
was
find.
actually a
Those are hard
fairly
to.
decent show.
Well,
Those
what's
are hard
hard
to
to
find.
find, Chuck Lee? Just go over to eBay. You'll find it.
Yeah.
You'll
Rex,
find
share
it.
my screen.
I see it. So demanding, Doc. So demanding.
Well, you're the one that made me go looking for it.
It's blood and language violence.
Ooh, nice.
There you go.
What is it? A video game? Oh no. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah.
I wonder who's in the suit though.
Oh look, it's T.J. Hooker.
That was a nice show, by the way. T.J. Hooker.
That's about how the fight scenes went in that.
Yeah.
It's like I'm winded. Yeah, let's.
All right, hold on. I need a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Bill Shatner, man. He's so funny.
Yep.
How
Good old Bill.
old is he now? About 90?
89.
I don't know.
I believe. I think
Isn't
he's
there-
89.
There's just him and Sulu left.
I think
Oh,
Sulu passed, didn't he?
No,
Did he?
Sulu's still alive.
Now, Sulu is yeah.
I got to
whatever.
see him at a Comic-Con pretty soon before he passes.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Out of
he
Star
still
Trek,
does those things. Right.
No, not him.
Star Trek Con is what I mean.
I'm trying to think, is there anybody else left alive? But I think you're right, Chuck. It's only the two of them.
You mean Doc?
Yeah, did
Doc.
what-
Doc is the
did
one
what-
that said that.
what's her face? The blonde die already too?
Janice
what was her
Rand.
name? Yeah, Ensign.
No,
whatever.
she passed away years ago.
She kicked me.
Oh,
Yeah. She was beautiful. She was only in season 1 because they, wanted Kirk to be a whore dog.
Yeah, but they brought her back for the motion picture.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, she was
And then-
on Sulu's.
What about Uhura? Wasn't
Yeah.
she still alive, or did she die recently?
She died, I think.
But Doc, she didn't look the same and
Mm.
didn't even look like her.
No.
I think she passed recently though, maybe in the last couple of years, right?
Yeah, I was gonna
think
say. I
so.
thought she was alive until fairly recently.
Who are we talking about?
Michelle.
Oh
Michelle.
yeah.
Michelle
Michelle
Nichols.
Nichols. She died earlier this year, I believe.
Oh, was it this year? Okay.
Yeah. This year or last year? I believe it was this year.
Remember the Star Trek episode with the salt and the salty guy where he had to collect salt from people?
She
And they had
died,
like the circle hickeys all over the place?
yeah, the salt vampires.
Yeah.
She
Oh yeah,
died
yeah.
July the 30th, 2022.
Okay. So last year. Yeah, they had suction cup fingers, right? To leave marks on the face.
Yeah.
That was a cool episode.
Mine's the one where
Yeah, I
they go
like
down
that
in
one.
the deep caves, the devil in the dark,
The Horda.
the Horda.
I love the Horda.
Yeah.
I wanted to see a whole spin-off show that was nothing but Horda in space.
What? Just kind of making it through rock? I mean, what would they
No,
do?
they'd have their own spaceship and they'd cruise around and just go.
Okay, whatever floats your boat.
I mean, think about this. Okay, think about this. The Borg invade. All right, cool. We'll beam 100 Horda on board. Good luck with that. You can't assimilate mud.
Yeah. Here you go, bud.
Silica-based life form. They would go to engage the warp drive and they asked them to explode the ship.
Burn the. You just see that close up of the going. "Ah."
They could fire those silver silica eggs at them.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
There you go. That's it.
Horda.
Of course, they're very protective of their eggs. I don't think they would ever do that. But that's one of my favorites, Devil in the Dark.
Mine too.
It's probably my favorite episode. Of course, the one with Joan Collins where they go back to the 20s.
Oh, that's great
I didn't
episode.
like that.
I love that episode.
Why don't you
go
like
back
that?
I don't want to see my future sci-fi in modern day. I don't want to see it.
It was
She was
the
gorgeous in that
1920s. You
episode,
are.
though, wasn't she?
It
Just
was
saying.
set in the 1920s.
When I was a kid, they were going backwards in time. I didn't want that. I wanted the future.
All right. Well, we'll give you the trouble with tribbles then.
That was good.
That was a good episode too.
They
What was the
actually had on.
What
I
was-
just binge watched Enterprise, and they had a tribble in one episode.
Really?
Is that the last ones? The
No, that's Strange New Worlds.
The episode where the jelly frisbee got Spock in the back.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was the episode where you got to see William Shatner play his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where the frisbee? Is that where they landed on the planet?
Landed on the planet, and the things would attack you and take
Yeah.
over your nervous system. Make you
The
aggressive.
payoff on that was that same year I had to do a science project, and my parents bought me a 3D model of a cell. Well, you can't give that to me when I just saw that episode. I painted that damn thing purple and magenta and black and turned it into one of those frisbee things.
Awesome.
And got my ass beat for it again. It's like, why do I get beat for playing with my toys the way I want to play with them?
I like the episode where they're
You're not
landed
playing
on
with
the
them right.
planet.
You're supposed to take care of your stuff, Doc.
I
How about
was.
How about the episode when they landed on the planet and they're seeing like the Easter Bunny and shit?
Oh yeah, the big old
Oh, yeah.
acid trip one.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, I've only seen that one a couple times, I think.
That was when they took a leisure time off. You know, it was
Yes.
a leisure planet. You know?
I never liked none of that mushy stuff. Give me
McCoy
the Devil
died.
in the Dark and the what was the Planet Eater Machine? What was that episode?
Oh,
Doomsday.
Yeah, Doomsday. The
Yeah,
Doomsday
that was a
device.
good one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a great episode.
Give me the blue girl with the white hair and the little trumpet horns, or the green slave girl. That's
The
my
Andorian
favorite.
chick.
right.
I remember the first one that I saw that was not a rerun. It was the first time it aired. Was where the girl is the empath and she can heal by touching. And those people,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's when McCoy gives up his life, or just about, for her.
yeah,
Yeah.
And those people are torturing her to find out how far she'll go, to heal others. The Doomsday Machine. Stop it. Stop it.
No,
Stop it.
no, you're the one that brought it up. It's over on Indiegogo right now. Star Trek, the Doomsday Machine. Available. You can get a 3-pack. See there, the Enterprise is going to get eaten up.
That's awesome.
The Doomsday Machine.
You can get Star Trek a month time. And
Sitting on the edge of foreclosure.
A space burrito.
It is not a space burrito, Captain. It is an object of enormous
Hey, Hockey.
size, capable of incredible destruction. It leaves behind only pain and suffering. Where once was life and hope, there is only a trail of debris and noxious gas.
That sounds exactly like a space burrito.
They remind me of the
Where's your
Muppets
crew?
from Genesis.
We were dead in the water. I
things
had to
with-
save them.
Where are they?
I beamed them down to the third planet. There's no water or edible food there. You don't think I know that?
The atmosphere is poisonous to humans,
You don't think I know that?
and it's infested with giant flying grunts.
That I didn't know.
Commodore Wrecker has assumed command of the second prize.
Is he sitting in my chair?
Yes, and for some reason, he has removed his trousers.
Wrecker! I'm going to do what I should have done to begin with.
Don't do it, man. It's a suicide mission. And that's my favorite shuttlecraft. You don't think I know that?
Okay, I'm in. I'm back in
That's
this.
good. That's good stuff, man.
I'm back in it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, you can get a 3D printed, thing
It's
of
not
all
a giant
three.
burrito, Captain.
You don't think I know that?
I did not know that.
Doc, I'll send you the link for that in the private chat. How's that?
All right. Or you
That
can
reminds me of the puppets from Land of Confusion.
yeah.
Well, the thing of it is they're made to look like puppets, but it's all rendered.
Oh my God! Did you ever see the the puppet show?
Chuck
Puppets
says,
puppets that kill.
you don't think I know that? Puppets that kill?
Yeah, right.
You don't
Puppets
think
who kill. When
about the
it
Master
was a
movie?
series back in God, I think I don't know 2014 or something like that. But it's freaking hilarious.
Well, you mentioned Twilight Zone. Remember the ventriloquist dummy that would turn its head and stuff? Creepy stuff,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I've got-
something
Yeah,
on the wing.
This is much.
Yeah.
It's more of a dark comedy type thing.
Dark
There's something
humor.
on the wing. Have you ever been on a flight and had somebody do that? Because
No.
I have.
No.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
I was flying.
I've wanted to do that, but I figured
was flying back,
I'd get in trouble.
I was flying into Atlanta from San Diego, and I don't know. We're somewhere over the Grand Canyon, and dude, buddy, there's something on the wing.
I have flown
And
twice.
everybody started freaking out. I fell on the floor laughing.
I have flown twice in my life. 1969, I went out to California. And 1987, I flew up to Manhattan. And that was the last time I flew.
I have a confession to make about flying. I used to love to fly. After 9/11, I got on a flight to go down to either New Orleans or Baton Rouge. I forget which. You could fly into one and out of the other. I don't remember which one is which. So I got on the flight, and I had upped my ticket to business class. And I'm sitting there waiting, and all of a sudden these guys in traditional Arab clothing got on. This was right after 9/11.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
Then I went, no, I'm not making the news tonight, baby. Let me off this thing.
I've got my box cutter right here, and I'm ready for you.
They let me off the flight, but I had to stay at the airport until the plane landed in case, I had done something nefarious.
Mm-hmm.
I always used to fly from California to Colorado all the time because my ex-wife's family used to live there.
Yep.
Back and forth.
That was the last time I sat my butt on a commercial flight. Now, I would still jump on a military aircraft in a heartbeat. I just nope, never again on a civilian aircraft. Never.
Well, Doc, I
There's
think
something on the wing.
Yeah, last time I was on a plane was
there was a guy kind of go on a rampage a few years ago and shoot up a lot of people on one of the bases.
Probably late 90s was the last time I went on a plane.
it was right around 2003, 2004. My daughter graduated college nursing school, so I flew down to Houston. That's the last time I got on a plane.
I mean, I might fly.
If I can't drive, I ain't going.
I might fly again. I don't know. I would have to be going somewhere I really wanted to go.
Well, I mean, you get patted down by TWA, don't you?
I don't care about all that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You still need that new ID to even fly anywhere or anything?
Oh, I don't even know, dude. I never did get one of those.
Neither did I.
A what now?
New ID.
They got
It's like the
that new
real. It's like a long. It's like a big ID card.
A big
ID.
barcode that you put on your hand or your forehead, Doc.
Yeah.
No, you're in trouble if you do that. That's like the 666 mark and shit.
Oh, I never got one of those. So
If there, I'll just be honest and I'll say it once and that's it. If anybody wants you to take a chip or something in your head or your hand for you to eat, don't take it.
Forget about it. Yeah.
Walk away, run away, run. Go to the go in the country somewhere, hide in the jungle or something.
now I'm pre-trib, so I don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, they've actually had the technology to do that for decades. They just
Yeah.
haven't implemented it yet.
Pre-trib, that means you believe in rapture.
The rapture before the tribulation, not
Yeah.
the mid-trib.
Yeah, I
And
do
I
too.
believe that because it says that the man
Hey,
of perdition,
Windblock.
Well,
the
it
man
says in the Bible, one will stay, one will go.
it says that the man of perdition will not be revealed until the restrainer is removed.
Yeah,
The
and the
restrainer,
restrainer is
the Holy
us.
Spirit, is
Well,
the
the
Holy
thing about it
Spirit.
is, Doc, the way I
Well, let me
look at
finish my sentence.
it. Okay.
The restrainer
Damn.
is the Holy
You
Spirit,
guys
and the Holy
don't
Spirit
really take that
indwells the
in.
church. So the church would have to be raptured out
Kick
before
myself.
that big liar could come on the scene and deceive everybody.
Doc, I'm saying I believe the same way.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't worry about it. I'm not going to
Yep.
be here.
It comes down to this.
Yeah.
We shouldn't, real Doc. We shouldn't be here right now. It's a little, he's being a little late.
I look at it this way: if you are, sons of God, if you have a relationship through Jesus Christ to God, you're not made for the wrath of God. So
Right.
I don't think that you'll have to go through that
Right.
time of wrath.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on and what's going on in this real world right now with war and all that? That's in the Bible.
Well, we've been through all, and even the Bible itself says there will be wars, rumors of wars, disease, famine, pestilence, but this is not the end. In other words, this stuff's always going to be going on. Always
it's
has
stuff leading up. Yeah. To
Hail Hockey and Windblock. Sorry, guys. My
what's up,
chat's
Windblock? What's up?
been lagging.
It's good to see Windblock. Haven't seen
Good to see you
Windblock
guys.
in a while.
But the mid tribs are the ones that believe, they're raptured out before the wrath of the Lamb, which is the second 3.5 year period. The problem with that is I believe Scripture says otherwise.
Yeah, they're the ones that think they get to leave early, right?
Well, no, they think that they'll be here for half of the tribulation, but
They think they'll be here for like 7 years and the whole tribulation.
well, no, the mid tribs for 3.5 years, and there's
I don't want
post
to
trib
be here
people,
for any of it. So
and you won't be if you're a Christian. You're out of here, so don't even
Yep.
worry about it. Don't even worry. Don't worry about it.
Yep. It's all
I know
good.
that.
As long as you believe in what Jesus Christ did and you believe in His blood, that's all. Saved.
Romans 10:9, that if thou shalt confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus Christ and believe in the heart God raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. Period. Where did you send it, Kerry? I'm looking.
Doc, did Charles come see you for Thanksgiving? Was that the deal?
He did. We get together every Thanksgiving, every Christmas.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
And
how far away is he from you, Doc?
About an hour and a
your
half.
brother, Doc? Who's
Say it again, please.
Who is Charles?
Charles is my best friend and used to be a writer in comic books when I was a penciler.
Okay.
Do you remember Charles? He kind of co-hosted maybe with me and you over there on Pops's show-offs.
Me and you?
Or Charles was the guy that co-hosted with me, fill in when Texas Dave wasn't there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I remember.
You remember Charles.
Charles is one of those guys. He's so intellectual that he operates in this rarefied air, and he really has a hard time communicating with people on an everyday level.
You know who
really know him?
He reminds me of Roy Thomas.
Yeah, you got to really know Charles to get him to talk.
Yeah, we never had to trouble him talk. He's a diehard collector. Hey, Carol.
Yep.
He's a diehard.
Carol. Sorry, guys, my chat is seriously lacking. So hail everybody in the chat.
Hail, hail, hail. I'm only here because I've been chasing Rex all day.
Well, I appreciate the effort, Doc.
Yeah, this wow.
By the way, the trailer that you show for Double Flyer at the beginning, is that on your YouTube channel?
Hail Dario.
Yes,
All right, I'll have to download it
absolutely.
to steal part of it. Carrie, I didn't get your message yet. I'm watching for it. It's having to come all the way from England, so it could take a minute.
Yeah. It's kind of across the sea there.
Well, now, if
Is that the
Dario
way that
is in a
works,
private chat, Rex, that means he's backstage.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna tell him.
Thank you.
Yeah, I had something that said chat and it had like a number 1 on it.
Hey D, how's it going?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
What's up, man?
What's going on, man? Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, Doc.
Yeah.
Hey, hi. Jump back, kid myself.
Hallelujah.
Smoke some of that flour, huh?
Dario
Okay.
wearing his cataracts glasses, trying to be cool.
Did you have a great Thanksgiving? Eat enough? I take that as a yes.
I would order me some weed right now, but it's kind of hard right now. Too crowded, too many people. It'll take like all day before it's delivered.
Look how, and dude, you're so spoiled. You got weed delivery? Come
Yeah,
on.
they have weed. You can deliver weed.
Weed
They
delivery.
do.
Damn it.
They
You're
do.
so spoiled, dude. It's not even
Carry
legal in my state yet.
Harry, that is very cool, and I will have it on my show. I'm going to debut it in the meme review.
Guys, I just have one question. What do you guys think Carol Colors double dipped in at this year's Thanksgiving?
Ooh.
I think you should leave Carol alone.
There you go, thinking again.
Not because she needs protecting, but because that bitch will cut you. Just saying.
Do you know the first time that we ever met Carol, like before she started hanging around CG rooms and stuff? Her and Dillard were like on the internet, fucking trying to buy like ninja blades and ninja stars and shit. So yeah, she will cut you.
She'll cut you. I'm telling you. It cost me a finger to get her locked in the basement.
I believe it.
What are you guys talking about today? What did Doc have to chase Rex down for?
My input on my trailer.
Oh,
What is Windblock talking about? Old school Marvel characters. I'm interested.
Because Rex won't answer his phone, Dario.
It's
Infuriating.
It's
It's like trying to reach Anthony Romano.
You could try and call me right now, Doc, and I bet you it won't ring. It was down here, downstairs on the charger, and I was upstairs fast asleep.
Well, that just means you didn't hear it, not that it didn't ring.
Like I said, you could try it right now, and we could see if it rings. In fact, Shadowhawk, try and call me and see if this rings.
all right. I'll probably get kicked, but let me see what I can do.
Okay. Let me see what I can do.
been working on.
What did you double dip in, Dario?
Let's see. What was my favorite thing I ate yesterday? I don't know. It's usually the same old shit. I guess maybe apple cranberry pie.
Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds real good.
Copied EVS.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Who made that?
I don't know. It's from this place called Price Chopper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've got Price Chopper here.
Rex, get your phone fixed.
Been
Get your
working
phone
on
fixed.
Easier said than done, Doc.
Okay, I don't
We're
know.
trying to
I
do
don't know if you
business
guys,
here.
I'm technically challenged.
I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but I just tried to call Rex, and it said the caller you are trying to
I
contact
know.
is not in service
Elsie
yet.
tried to call me the other day. On the third time, it rang. Third try.
Well, see, this is the thing.
My brother called me for Thanksgiving and my birthday, and I never showed a record of it.
So
Definitely
Take
had
it
to
to-
download an upgrade or something.
Take it to where you pay your phone bill, and they'll fix it for free. Maybe they do that for my
Yeah.
mom all the time.
I guess.
If it's offset or something, if it's not broken, if it's offset, they'll fix
Yeah.
something.
Rex, it
Get
may
a
be
phone, like prepaid
is-
minutes.
it is either on airplane mode or broken. Now, mine is broken. It doesn't, but it lights up and I can see it ringing.
This never even lit up,
Oh, okay.
Doc, when he tried to call.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think yours might be on airplane mode.
I think I'm
Yeah,
on
'cause
an
it didn't
Carol
even
says,
like
Rex,
ring
give
on
out your
mine.
number.
Mine.
We'll all call you.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
not going to happen. I've
Here,
tried to get Carol's number. Well, we won't go into that. Anyway,
Or his
I got
ringtone's
that
off
for
or
you guys.
something.
Give me just
Carol,
a
if you
second.
come over, I have some cookies for you.
Would you like some cookies, Carol?
Would you like some candy?
Would you like
Would
some
you like
cookies?
some candy? What
You
movie
like
is that
some
from,
candy?
Shadowhawk? Would you
Predator.
like some candy?
Predator.
Oh, was it? That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Predator.
Herbert the pervert.
Get to the chopper.
I got some nice popsicles down in the basement.
Follow me if you want to live in my basement.
Is anybody on this panel suffering from writer's block currently?
No, never.
No.
Never. Nah.
Because I'm a writer, Dario. Writer's
I like.
right.
I like to draw. I'm not a writer. I'm trying
when
to be a writer. But
I write when I'm inspired to write.
Has any of you
Mm.
written yourselves into like a corner and you can't get
Yes.
yourselves out of it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
If
Can I
that
give
ever
you a tip,
happens,
Dario?
if that ever happens again, just message me or something. I can get.
Can I give
anybody
you?
out.
Always
Let
a
me give
way
you a
out.
tip, Dario.
What, buddy?
When you feel like you hit the wall, writing, write anyway, even if it's terrible. Just keep writing.
Hatred
and
Goblin.
It'll get itself back on track.
Oh,
And you
Predator 2.
Just
yeah.
go back and edit.
33 years ago, Predator 2 came out, I believe.
Jesus,
Really,
that
man?
long ago?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
What's up,
Man,
Tree
I feel
Goblin?
That's a good movie.
That was
I just picked up 1 and 2.
Want some candy?
I'm too
You know, I'm
hungry.
dropping this sage advice, Dario, and the whole panel just ignores it. So did you get that?
Well, yeah, that's a conversation between you and Dario, not us.
You're a writer too.
Yeah, but I don't get blocked, except, constipation every now and then.
Well,
A
let's
little
just.
fiber usually
Here,
takes care of it.
I
Little
could get us.
fiber will take care of that.
I could get us there without even. I could get us.
Have
there
a nice salad,
without-
Rex.
Like Rex.
Salad.
Okay, take
Rough.
your. What's your? All right. So the clown story that you did with Doc with the Swamp Thing guy. I already forget
Yep.
the name, but it was awesome.
Yeah.
But all right. So do you know what the theme is to that story? Like, what was your theme in that story?
Oh, yeah, man. I mean,
Insane drunk clown.
the hero stopping the villain, basically. It's a pretty straightforward story, of the hero stops the child killing clown. But now Doc's working on a story that will tie into that. He did that one last year's story will be the second half of the story. That's kind of like the origin of Bog. He's working on the origin of Bog right now. That'll be in and both those stories will be in my next book.
Hey, Tree Goblin.
Ew, Rex, dump cake last night. Now more poop talk.
Whatever you do, Rex. Don't tell his backstory yet.
Oh, I'm going to.
There you go,
Oh, you
Rex.
are?
With Bog, I am. Some of it. Not all of it.
I don't want to be
It
there.
kills the
I'm
mystery
trying
of
to
it.
get there. My arrow's not working, Doc. Let's see. There we go.
Wait. I don't want to
Jeez.
be. I don't want to be the bad guy, but you know how you just said that the theme of my story is pretty clear and cut. It's a hero versus villain type thing.
Yeah.
Those kind of areas. I don't want to be the dickhead, but you gotta go deeper, Rexy. Go way deeper.
Yeah. Well, you'll get. He's working on the first part of the story now. That will tie in with this, so it'll go deeper.
What are we looking at right now, Rick?
There's more to Bog than meets the eye, Dario. I can
Oh, I just pictured Bog.
attest to that. So.
I just pictured Bog's unit, his hog in my head.
Yeah, that's
Why would you
him
do that, Dario?
coming out of the grave.
I don't know, but Shadow was like, "There's more to Bog than meets the eye." And before he even finished, I was already picturing Bog, the big old swamp.
I was thinking Transformers more than meets the eye. In fact, that was the title of our show the other day.
Whatever strain this is, don't smoke it.
Why?
She'll turn you gay.
Well, nice to know that we're not discriminating today. We'll let anybody on.
What do you think about the gays, Trump?
What do I think about what?
You didn't hear when they asked Trump what he thought about the gays?
Oh, no. No, I haven't been keeping up with that of late.
No.
Not at all.
He's basically like, well, I like them, but they're taking a little too far with the dancing.
The dancing? Yeah.
You're lying right now, Dario. Just stop lying.
How dare you?
He's a writer. He's coming up with ideas at every second.
It was a Trump impersonator, so they were pretending he was Trump. They're like, Trump, what do you think about the gays? He's like, well, I like them, but taking a little too far with the dancing.
Writers are great liars, guys. Just saying.
No, like let's just say Rex. He's like, fuck, I don't know what the theme of my story is. I never really thought
And
about.
so are actors.
Right?
Actors lie for a living.
So you would just do something like, all right, you would take your protagonist, it would be Bog, I guess, right? And you'd be like, all right,
the protagonist is the killer clown, the clown killer.
Okay, so you take the killer clown and you say,
yeah,
what is you can like do a list of his like deepest beliefs, but then you just want to hone in on one. So you take one of his deepest beliefs, right? And whatever his deepest belief is, that's the theme of your story, right? And then all the different perspectives that would be like debated or argued of that theme, those different perspectives you can turn to your characters.
Right.
Let me see how I can say this.
Words, Dario.
So if you don't, but if you're like, okay, well, I already know my theme, or I already have my theme, Dario, but like, I didn't start my story with a theme. I started my story with a plot. So how do you get theme? Well, like what I said, your main character is like one of his deepest beliefs about shit. You would just take that and you would ask yourself, what kind of situations would test this deep belief that my main character has, right? And those situations could be your plot. Like, there's always a way to write yourself out of shit. You just got to ask yourself the right question.
Right. Oh, it's going to go deeper, Dario. It's just that when I wrote that story, you know, it was growing unwieldy. That's why I'm doing a prequel to get the monster out of the room, so I have more time for development of things.
Do like what Todd McFarlane did with Spawn. Like, chop off the fingers and glue them to the wall and the map and shit.
You want to share that one, Rex?
Sure.
Oh.
Head knocker.
This is the, I feel like this is the equivalent to the head squish in Pariah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a money shot.
Who do this? Who do this?
Yeah. Nice.
Doc did.
That's good.
This will be in the prequel. Yeah.
Dude, I got an idea.
Yeah, I
man.
featured your head squish panel on
I
your
saw that.
Instagram.
What if that
I
head
love it.
squish? My bad. That head squish panel that you just showed us. What if like what comes after that? Is that the last panel on the page, or is that a splash
No,
page?
no.
Oh, never mind. I don't mean. Yeah, you're right. I would spoil the story. My bad. But because I was gonna say like,
Spoiler.
what if like that the money shot that you guys just showed, like after that, you would throw in like a little inlet panel, which was like an extreme close up of the fucking head, like literally getting deflated, like squished, and like really cram it up against the panel borders, like just an extreme close up of like the fucking squish, like the deflation. That'd be even more. That'd be even
Well,
more.
he gets buried alive. Is that good enough? uh, uh, what he does is he goes up. The story is basically about the villain of
Rex
the
is
Rick,
getting annoyed.
the clown killer.
Spoilers.
You know,
Shut up.
focus of the whole story on the clown. Now, the first part is focused
Help me,
on
Doc.
Doc, and that's what Doc's working now. And both those stories will be connected. So you'll get 29-page Devil Flyer story. You'll get oh gosh, maybe 15 to 18 pages of Bog, and you'll get a couple pages of Inner Man drawn by John Dillard. Maybe some more. We'll
Thank
see.
you.
I'm going to
Thank
cut
you,
it off
Weblock.
to 48 pages,
This is a
magazine size.
sneak peek from Sanctum of Hate.
That's a hard perspective to draw.
Where's that already got
Elizabeth Payne going on her first stalk.
Great work, Doc.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Now, this
Very
is
nice.
a throwaway panel because I've redrawn this.
Just a little monster. Throwaway panel.
Yeah. His phone rang. We all heard it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, at least it wasn't his alarm go off. His smoke alarm.
No, the wife's phone.
Oh, the wife's phone. Blame it on the wife's phone.
That's right. Nothing but trouble.
Tree.
Dario,
Yeah,
did
the
you get
dog
out
is-
and do
the
any
dog is
shopping
his
today
little-
except for weed?
Yeah, so I went to TJ Maxx and I saw the wonderful Tree Goblin from the chat at TJ Maxx.
Oh,
He has sensationally beautiful childbearing hips in person. It's quite a
Dario, when will your first book be out next year? What's the update on that?
that remains to be seen, Rexy.
Okay, all right. So still up in the air.
Well, yeah, the books that are with CG artists like Dillard and Chris Fisk, they're pretty busy, pretty
Oh, yeah.
high demand artists, and they also have their own projects. So those
Yeah.
will probably be a while, but the books with Christian Rossi, I'm getting like 5 pages a week, and they're all like penciled and colored. So I'm just gonna go that route. 20-page Sledhead story coming before everything else. Sledheads.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we put out floppies, man, we could be doing.
Did you say 20 or 22
like Doc
pages?
was talking about, if we did floppies, man, we could be churning these things out. But
Well, it's gonna be 22 pages, but the first 2 pages is gonna be like that one page where it's like, hey, if there's any likenesses, too bad, suck my.
well, Doc's doing a 16-pager, right, Doc?
Yeah, for now. It may end up being 20.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
asked what happens after the head squish. That's what happens.
Be right back.
Guy goes running away. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't mean to piss Rex off. I was just like fanboying out. I was like, oh, and then what if you do an extreme close up and it looks like a deflated basketball type?
You didn't piss me off. You didn't piss me off.
I mean,
will I make custom action figures? Maybe I'll make a Devil Flyer one today. Oh, cool. One day. Yeah. That'd be awesome.
So when I was thinking about having the golem have a mouth, I did this. Of course, we won't be able to see it till Rex gets back.
Where'd he
Really?
go? He didn't say he was taking a break.
Oh, look at that.
That's her new favorite toy, her little moo cow. She
He's
takes
a
it
good
everywhere.
girl.
Yeah.
He's a good girl. Yes, her is.
That's Daisy. Hi, Daisy. She's sleepy.
How old is she now?
She's 2 and a few months.
Still young.
She'll be 3 next spring.
Rex,
Yeah.
how you going to get up and just walk away from your stream?
Without telling anybody.
Not
You know,
unusual for Rex.
It's all that fiber.
He does it to me all the time.
Carrie says Daisy is a gorgeous doggy, Shadowhawk.
Oh, I thank you, Carrie. Yes, and she's really turning into one of the most well-behaved dogs I've ever had. She was pretty hyper up until recently, but the last 6 months or so, she's been getting really well-behaved.
Bog, bog, bog. Daisy the dog. Bog, bog, bog.
It's so funny though. She loves this little stuffed cow so much now that she'll take it outside with her when we go take her for a walk. She's like, nope, not putting it down. I don't care. I go poop.
You know
I'm holding on to my cow.
the chew toys that are so-called indestructible chew toys for
Oh,
dogs?
dude, she has destroyed so many of those.
Well, listen, yeah, Moxie has as well, but Tacey got her one that's the hoop with all the little nuggets on it, and she wouldn't play with that one until Tacey shoved it inside an old sock. Oh, sweet
really?
Jesus. All right, the thing is as heavy as a brick. She will grab it and start swinging it.
Oh shit!
And I mean, banging on the walls. She's clubbed me in the head with it a couple times.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Daisy gets, she gets a little rowdy. She'll start shaking her head with this thing, and it's just banging on doors.
I've seen a YouTube video where a dog likes to eat apple slices, but when the owner gave him a full apple, he's like scared of it and didn't want to have nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
the ones that I still don't understand are the cat videos where they're, why are all cats scared of cucumbers? What the hell is up with that?
Snake reflex.
It's, I guess. That's the funniest shit, though.
It is hysterical. It is. Now, Moxie will catch anything you throw that she thinks is a treat. Yeah, I did that with a wedge of lime.
Oh no!
She caught it. Went. It just looked at me like, "How dare you?"
That was not nice, Doc.
How dare you?
I'll remember this while you're sleeping.
Yeah, the next time I'm swinging this brick toy around, I'll make sure I brain you with it.
Oh my God, that reminds me of that story I heard a few years back. It could be one of them internet things or whatever, but this guy wakes up and apparently the dog saved his life, but at the same time, the dog was eating him.
Oh no!
The dude was like severely diabetic, and he had like stubbed his toe or something, and like really fucked it up internally, and didn't realize it. Right, so his shit was getting ready to fall off. It was poisoning him.
Lord help!
So he had passed out.
Don't finish the story, Shadowhawk.
He wakes up the next morning. He's missing a couple of toes, and his dog is pulling on his leg to wake him up. When the doctors and everything finally get a hold of him, figure out what happened, they realize the dog actually saved his life by fucking chewing off those toes.
That's still disgusting.
It is still disgusting.
That is disgusting.
So, about 8 years ago, there was a news story about a bear that attacked a couple while they were sleeping. And apparently, this is the whole story. The bear already killed the girl in her sleeping bag. And the man said, and I'm quoting, "I was awakened by the sound of the bear crunching on my head."
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
Now I have problems with this story. Problem number one, you killed somebody sleeping right next to me, and I didn't wake up. Number two, the sound of crunching. It seems like I would feel something biting me, not the sound of it crunching on my head.
Sounds like meth to me.
My grandparents used to have a dog named Pierre, and the dog lived so long. I mean, I was like 8 years old all the way up until like my late 20s, and the dog was still around. And he used to love to lick people's feet.
Ew.
For the salt, you know what I mean?
Right. So
yeah,
this is when I was thinking of having him open his mouth. He never does. So this is a throwaway panel.
It's nice. I love the anatomy, arm and everything.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, like it does look weird with Bog's mouth open. Or is that a?
No, that's his golem.
Oh, that's Golem. Okay, but either way, yeah, it looks good.
But here, I'm going to share this. This is all of Pariah came from this. Let me share screen here.
Okay.
And there's a story that goes with this. So, years and years ago, I had a life model. And this was originally a full-size 24 by 36 painting of her. But she was a bitch, and I didn't like her.
Mm.
And so I saved the portrait part of the painting and just cut the rest off because I could afford to frame that whole thing. And for years, this portrait has been staring at me in my living room. So I just started daydreaming one day about a story involving this witch. And the whole story was born here. So even though this model's name is Svetlana, that is the first rendering of Elizabeth Payne.
All right, Doc, I just got to ask this one question.
Mm-hmm.
The name Svetlana wasn't a fucking clue as what you're going to have to deal with?
We could afford her. That was the only qualifier. We could afford her at the art school.
All right, I got it.
Nice painting.
She was a good model. She's just a bitch. I didn't like dealing with her.
She looks like a bitch.
Again,
Yep.
Svetlana. I think that translates to bitch like in every language.
Shaika is bitch in Russian. Shaika. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
Didn't you read Pariah? It's
Yes,
in there.
I did.
It's in there.
Looks is showing off his puppy. What's his name, Rex?
Abigail.
Abby.
Oh, it's a girl. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Abby.
No way about showing off the puppies tonight.
My Snoopy passed away about 3 years ago. He was 10 years old.
Bummer, dude. Was he a beagle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Fucking
Okay.
beagles are awesome, dude. They're so crazy.
Any thoughts of getting another one?
No, he was like family.
Yeah.
He used to watch over my nephews like he was their dad or something. Smart, very smart dog. But he had epilepsy.
Oh,
really?
dude, my last lab before Daisy had epilepsy. I didn't even know dogs could get it.
Yeah.
This
It's hard to see that.
That just died a little while ago. This was
Oh.
Baltimore Snooky. And same as Abby. Same breed.
Yeah, little Jack
Jack Russell.
Yeah, a Jack Rat. He was my co-pilot. Everywhere I went, he had to ride.
How old was he when he passed?
He wasn't old. He got into some radiator fluid apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, shit.
He could not be saved.
That's terrible.
Yep, that tore my heart out.
Poor little dude.
Yep.
Is it
Yeah,
true
Jack
that-
Russell was super smart too, man. Athletic, smart, loyal. They're just like really good all around dogs.
Was yours full Jack Russell, or did it have some rat terrier?
He was a jack rat.
Don't you get a Jack Russell from? That's one half of a Jack Russell.
Yeah,
Isn't
he's
that how they got the breed? Was
yeah.
mhm.
So this is the current girl. That's Moxie.
He's pretty.
No.
Smartest dog I've ever had. I mean, she just
Yeah.
about speaks English.
Yeah.
I don't even do that.
I know.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about Daisy, dude. She does all the vocalizations, you know, the lab stuff.
Yeah,
Alcohol.
wind block a throwaway just means
Oh.
some art you're not going to use. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it, but I decided that the golem would always have the same facial expression, so I
Let's
didn't
see
want
what
to.
it is.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Mhm.
Oh, that's cool.
That was my Jack Russell Rat Terrier. Fucking
Oh,
most
man.
badass dog I've ever had, and it was little.
Beautiful.
I know
Beautiful
Jack
dog.
Russells are awesome.
It literally was latched onto this golden retriever's neck, and the golden retriever was spinning around, desperately trying to get the thing to let go of its neck. Just a little dog being swung in the air, still on its neck. It was fucking. It was.
I don't know. I don't know what it is with big dogs. You think the little ones are a different kind of animal or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was a
They don't treat them like they're the same species.
Windblock says, "Yeah, I also lost my little friend this year. Lhasa Apso was 16 years old. Ooh, that lived a long, healthy life.
That's a long life, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, especially for a small dog like that. 16 is good age.
And then my
Yeah,
math
yeah.
professor was obsessed with Jack Russells. He was obsessed with that TV show Wishbone, and he had looked just like Wishbone and everything. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I remember that.
They had a wasn't it Frazier had a Jack Russell, I think, way back in the day.
Yeah, it was a full-on Jack Russell, not a Jack Rat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Rex, Abby looks like a Jack Rat. She doesn't look like a Jack Russell.
Well, she's full-blooded Jack Russell. I could got papers on her if I.
Well, I'm not doubting you. I'm just saying she looks like a Jack Rat with that
Mhm.
snout, that terrier snout.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey
Yeah,
Rex,
she's
I'm gonna catch you later. I got a couple of errands I have to do.
Okay, Chuck. We'll see you.
All right,
later.
Chuck, peace out, man.
All right, I got a couple of people pulling me in two different directions.
Oh.
Like Taffy.
I'll catch you.
See you
When
later.
do we get the Shadowhawk book?
Choose a limb you want to keep.
Shadowhawk's working on a different project. He's not going to do a book. He's going to go a different route with his crowdfunding.
Oh, what's he doing?
Yes.
I can't tell you.
I don't know.
If I
Turn
told
your
you that,
camera on and ask him, Dario.
then everyone would do it.
I think it's probably going to be like a new portable cutter, like that you can cut deli meat with.
That's right. Yeah. It's the Shadowhawk fucking grill. It's
Shadowhawk slicer.
Then
Steals in the flavor,
better.
drains away the grease.
It's
That's
better than the Foreman grill.
Fucking solar powered.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I had a George Foreman grill. It was
Not only
amazing.
solar
Oh,
powered,
my
but
mother
wind
loved
powered.
hers. Absolutely.
Those things work. They work
Yeah.
like a charm.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, they were actually you could make really good like panini sandwiches and shit with
Yeah, I
those.
still do to this day, but you definitely gotta unplug it when you're done, or it'll burn your house down for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those fucking
I used
things
to
are dangerous.
little filet mignon. I do 6 of those at a time on there.
Mhm.
Really? Wow. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that little. Yeah, it came in handy, man. But yeah, once they like start acting up on you, you gotta get rid of those things because they will just like
Yeah, and if you
burst into flames.
you try to clean them and the nonstick comes off, and that's when they're done at that point. You just gotta throw them away. Now we still have one in perfect condition, but it's in the utility room up on the top shelf with the unused shit that you don't throw away.
Right, yeah. I think we might still have one somewhere up on a shelf. There's a like I got somehow or another over the last 17 years, 18 going on that the wife and I have been together now. We've got like 8 crock pots from like
Yeah.
little tiny little 2-cuppers all the way up to like you could
Yep.
boil a head in.
Windblock, DM that to me on Twitter and I'll show it.
Like, when did we get all these crock pots? I don't even know.
You know, it was like the top shelf or the top cupboard where we keep the drinking glasses. I gotta purge that thing, man. They're stacked up in there like Jenga.
Oh yeah, dude. It gets dangerous after a while.
Yeah. It's like, well, why don't you use this cupboard? Because that's where the coffee mugs go, and that's the most important thing in the room.
What's this tiny little cupboard here? That's my coffee mug. Special cupboard. Right above the
cupboard,
coffee pot.
The biggest cupboard in our kitchen is dedicated to coffee.
It's got one cup in there.
Did you give Charles a Pride Blood Mud mug?
Absolutely, I did.
Uh-huh.
And he got one of these things. Oh, I didn't even show these.
Quite lovely mug.
What does Charles think about the whole crowdfunding thing, Doc? Have you asked him?
He has backed several books.
Okay.
Oh, very cool.
But he is very private about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So we got these.
Mysterioso.
And I don't know what size they are, but
yep, that's nice though too. That's nicely black with light reactive as well.
Yeah, it's a black light print.
Like you have on your tapestry back there.
Yeah, I still say the eye should have been red.
Yeah.
But Anthony fought me on that.
So.
The compromise was they're red on the cover of the book.
Well, Doc, you know.
What the Rolling Stones say, you can't always get what you want.
Yeah.
All right, and a strange silence has fallen over the stream because Rex has taken his hands off the wheel and the ship has turned sideways to the wind. The ship has gone perpendicular to the waves or parallel to the waves.
I'm loving on my baby dog.
For the roll.
Yeah, it's bad stuff, man. Turn it into the wave.
All right, let's
turn into the skid. Into the skid.
What happened?
Let's do something fun, something creative to use our IQs.
I gotta trim my goatee. Does that count?
Now Dario's worrying me.
I gotta trim my goatee. It's too much.
All right, pick any random theme that you can think of.
I would call that beard, not goatee.
Well, it'll be a goatee when I buzz everything else down because I don't like being fuzzy. Well, Windblock, I wish I could draw like George Perez.
Hey,
Thank
Timothy.
You. Timothy Olsen. Oh,
yo,
no.
Timothy. Hey.
Oh, no. It's Melvin.
Don't make me give you a Melvin.
I have reached a sad situation here that I need to go rectify. I'll be right back.
Out of coffee.
Hate when that happens.
Oh, you know what, guys? Rob Zombie's directed version of The Munsters is on Netflix right now.
Oh God,
I didn't think they
I
could
haven't
get
seen
that
it yet.
thing.
What did you see it, Dario?
Yeah.
What'd you think? Horrible, decent, horrible.
Tuberculosis confirmed.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Wrecked
not.
him and they killed him.
It's not terrible, but it's just you realize that it's very hard to fill the shoes of the original Herman Munster actor.
Oh yeah,
That-
Fred
that
Gwynn.
guy-
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Fred
guy
Gwynn
was
was dead.
a beast. This guy kind of gets it at first, but it takes like 10 or 15 minutes after we meet him to get used to his voice and be like, okay, it could be a Herman voice, but at first you're like, what the fuck? But no, I mean, it wasn't bad, but you could tell Rob Zombie like whatever directed it, and
Yeah. And I'm
tell-
guessing his wife was in there somewhere, right?
oh yeah, she was
Mortician,
whatever, Herman's wife.
or yeah, not Morticia. That's Adam's family. Lily.
Do you
Oh, yeah,
like
really.
Do you like Adam's Family or Munsters better, Dario?
I mean, I don't have to choose. They're both good.
Yeah, that's what I say.
I like them both, but I prefer. I'd have to say Adam's Family a little bit more than the Munsters.
Oh, Ted Cassidy. You know, I've been. He was on an episode of Lost in Space that I watched recently.
Wait a minute, Ted Cassidy was that's Lurch, right? The big
That's
guy.
Lurch. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
And you know the chick, the actress that was sort of seduced Kirk. She was an android, you know, on the Star Trek with Ted Cassidy, you know, as the big old android.
Yes, the Children of Akron.
The Children
Oh,
of
yeah,
Akron.
yeah.
She was in an episode of Lost in Space as well. And she was a real beauty. You know, the chick that was the android, scantily clad android.
Well,
woman.
what other kind of androids are there?
Yeah, on Star Trek.
You gotta
never
keep Captain
understood-
Kirk interested, man. Yeah.
Why didn't they ever revisit that? When they were delving into data and the lore about androids, they never went back
Yeah.
to that planet.
Yeah, remember what was the dude's name? The over the top gay guy.
And he turned out to be
Something
his
or another,
mind in
Mud.
an android body as well.
But he had like all the android girls.
But he didn't realize he was in an android body till he hurt his hand. Damaged
Yeah.
his
Oh
hand.
no, you're talking about something different, Shadowhog. You're talking about Mud.
Yeah. Well, what was his
Mud.
name? Something or another, Mud, and he had the android
Cornelius
girls too.
Mud.
Cornelius. That's yeah. He had the like handlebar mustache and
Mud,
Mhm.
but
They revisited him a couple times. You know, he was in
yeah,
a couple.
he got a
stories.
couple. Well, he was the cause of the tribbles too, wasn't he?
Yes.
And he like sold him the original tribble.
Too much of anything, Lieutenant. Even love.
No, that was another
bad
actor
thing.
that sold them tribbles. That was another actor that did the
Was it?
tribbles.
no.
It
I think
wasn't
it was
Mud.
him, dude.
No,
Mud
it
is
wasn't
too the one that sold them tribbles.
No,
I thought so. Yeah, I think it is.
no, I'll die on that hill. Nope.
All right.
All right,
Rex will
he's
die
good.
on this hill, so
He's Googling.
It was Serrano Jones.
Aha.
Cyrano Jones. Yes.
What Mud had was the beauty crystals.
It was just he had a different character name, but it was the same guy, I think. Wasn't it?
Nope.
No?
Different
okay.
actor.
Hmm.
Can you bring up a picture of him, Doc? They got a picture
Doing it
of
right now.
the actor.
Doing it right now. You
It's
know where you
weird.
go
What
for
do
this
they call it?
Go to Memory Alpha.
the something effect, right? Where you blend episodes together.
There you go.
Yes.
I am alpha.
It's the Mandela effect or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
There you
I
go.
know there's a term for it. I call it old
Yeah.
fucking.
See there? That's not mud.
Oh yeah, no, that's different, dude.
Yeah. Good thing I didn't have to die on that hill.
No,
Mm-hmm.
that's what Google's for, right? See, he can use it when he wants to, Doc.
Why do you want to die on a hill?
Well, it's better
Yeah.
than dying in a hole.
Yeah. We're going to wind up in one of those anyway.
But you're gonna end up, yeah, you're gonna be there sooner or later, anyhow.
Yeah.
I want to die.
Clip that. Somebody clip that.
I want to die. If you die on the 4 o'clock shadow, it'll be great for views. Just letting you know.
He tried to earlier when he was having that
We'd
seizure.
like to thank Dario for all the extra views today.
It'll be the intro to the show from then on.
Yes. That's one way to become immortalized, I suppose.
Welcome to the 4 o'clock shroud.
See, that was good.
We're now listening to the 4 o'clock funeral.
I'm sure we can find some.
We will begin with our eulogy for the day.
If you've ever had to
Maybe
give a
that's something
eulogy,
for
that's a hard
next
thing to
Halloween.
do. That's probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do was give a eulogy for someone at a funeral.
Hold on a sec.
Rex,
Yes.
snap out of it. Run your show.
I'm drawing, Doc. This is Pints and Pencils.
I was
Where we
gonna ask
drink
if
and
anybody
draw.
else has been doodling anything.
Oh, this is
I bet-
Pints and Pencils.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
So I can get drunk on here.
scratching out a few
Sure.
little doodles here. I didn't have any drawing materials handy, but
Well, this is today's work. I showed it once, but there's more people here now. If you want to,
yeah, very nice.
Yeah, Doc's been showing what he's been working on of late. That counts in my
lots
book.
of dialogue over here, and of course, a lovely hourglass silhouette in the background of the lovely Porsche Vance. Ah!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Watching X-Files with the light.
What is Porsche Vance's dark secret?
Well,
Don't know, do you? Find out in a damn dirty thing.
bum, 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 bum,
So I'm thinking of a.
yes.
It's not a tier. It's a add-on.
Mm-hmm.
What is that called?
An
perk?
add-on. A perk, yeah.
That's actually a bonus page that'll be printed separately. I thought that was a cool idea.
Mm.
It's a epilogue, 1-page epilogue.
Like a Java thing. Oh, you got to put the staple in it. It'll get Java going.
Yeah, because his is actually a 2-page. Mine would be literally a 1-page.
Staples.
Rah.
That Pokemon?
Yes.
What? Oh, fuck. Don't tell me. I know his name.
Good Lord.
Geodude.
The Geo dude, yeah. I've been working on a Geo page. It's the arm up. I don't know if you've seen it, Dario.
Little by
Turn up.
little.
Huh?
Looking pretty good.
Little by little. Slow and steady wins the race. All about that texture.
Yep. And this little piece on topicless of him. Slow and steady wins the race. Absolutely. You need to have a decoder ring and put out some code that simply says, buy a damn dirty thing.
So check this out. On the campaign, included with every comic book, there's going to be a Jake Bishop private investigator business card with coffee stains on it and a scribbled handwritten note that's part of the story. But it's going to have a working phone number where you can call to contact Jake Bishop, private investigator. And it's going to be like the Rockford Files. I will publish the funniest messages.
One request, Doc. Can I also get a cigarette burn in mine?
A cigarette burn in the cover? Yeah, we'll do that.
No, in the business card with the coffee stain. I would like,
No,
like
can't do that. Can't do
All
that.
of my books.
Die cut.
All of my books are going to come with a weed pen. I don't care what state, what country you live in. It will come with a weed pen. I don't give a fuck.
I might put a cigarette burn in every cover.
I'm a real.
That would be cool.
Realist. You will get a weed pen if you buy my book, no matter what country or what state you live in. Telling you, I don't care what the government does. I want to do what I want to do.
A what? A weed pen?
You back my book, you get a free weed pen with a street value of $50.
Weed pen? What is a weed pen?
You can smoke it, Doc.
It's a vape.
Oh, a little twist up.
Has,
no matter what
THC in it.
country, no matter what state you live in, I will get my book and it will be packaged with a weed pen. And you will be able to smoke a weed pen and read my book at the same time, even if you live in Timbuktu or
Windblock, did you send the stuff to Rex for him to show it?
DM me? Let me check.
All right, Dario. I'm sold. So.
I don't.
Although you might get some harsh reviews, man. You never know.
They probably won't even remember.
So how do you propose we show it, Windblock? Have you got a link?
Share your link, or DM one of us your art. We'll be glad to show it.
You can do it.
Windblock. Windblock.
Windblock.
Is that when you want to flatulate, but somehow it's cut off? Or
I was just kidding. Rex,
you haven't played that Damn Dirty Thing trailer this show.
Yes, I have, Doc.
No, yeah, actually, you were gone earlier, Doc.
Oh, okay. All right. Played while I was
gone. You were refreshing your coffee or something.
All right. Okay. I'll allow it. Speaking of.
Wise. Go sign up for a Damn Dirty Thing.
Sign up while you can. The launch is coming soon.
On Fund My Comic.
Doesn't cost you a thing to sign up. You get a discount code and an exclusive trading card from Tanner Hurley.
Tanner, where is Tanner been lately?
He was on with me Wednesday.
Oh yeah, I had a busy week.
Oh, I got to show you my other favorite pet. Hold on.
This is going to knock my whole week off. I keep telling myself it's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday.
My favorite cat. Her name was Taz.
Slow and steady wins the race, boys.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Felix the cat.
There we go.
Yeah, Felix the cat.
Sweet little Taz. She had the sweetest face.
Little diamond face.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think your cat is
Himalayan or something. What do they call this?
She was I forget. It's not Siamese, but
we are Siamese, if you please.
It's something similar to the Siamese.
Yeah,
Siamese.
It's basically just a long-haired Siamese, and she was basically her whole life. She was furniture. She was either asleep on the back of my chair, eating, pooping, or back on the chair. She didn't play. She didn't run around. She didn't do any normal cat stuff. She was just chill all the time.
You guys know what the best cat of all time is? The Selkirk cat.
What?
The Selkirk cat.
Send a link to the chat.
I don't even know that.
To the chat.
SCLKIRK cat.
Never heard of it. Windblock, I don't see a link in the chat.
Oh, maybe right here. Up there. Way up there. Okay.
Choppy
All right,
theater.
well, I'll get you Windblock. I'm going to have to get out.
Yeah, Windblock. I'll show your art in the Choppy Theater.
Mm-hmm.
Only Choppy Theater. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta make a drink.
Yeah, Selkirk is
Bring me
the best
one, will
breed
you?
of cat. The best breed of cat, Selkirk cats.
I got it pulled up, Rex. You want to share my screen?
Sure. Yeah.
What do you got pulled up?
All right. Let me actually click the right buttons here.
Oh, Windblocks are. Windblock. Windblock.
Say when.
Customs.
When?
A storm is coming.
I like the music too.
Is this Vic King under a different pseudonym?
No, it's Windblock's work.
Very cool. Very cool.
There's another link. I don't know if it's the same link you just dropped.
I will look and see. I like the music.
Sorry,
Yeah, same one.
Doc, I feel bad. So can't do it. Well, maybe. Oh, can't quite get there. Let's try it again. Hello, Ryan Cardinal.
What's up, Ryan?
Hey.
Well,
So-
I know one thing, Doc. You won't get shadow banned this time.
Nope. So this is if you share my screen, this is some more of Windblock's work.
Very cool. Where'd you get that green hair?
So that's cool, man. You gotta do some sequential art. Make some pages.
Doc always putting on the pressure.
Always. Iron sharpens iron. That's why I slap Dario around. Make a damn book, Dario.
Don't you ever do that to me again.
You hear me? Hear me?
Dario,
Hear me?
You like Major Payne, Dario? That's a
You
good
guys
movie.
you guys should honestly be reaching out to me sometimes.
Yeah, see, this is
Just run through your books like editor style.
To do what?
Help make it a diamond.
Help make it a diamond.
You got to actually get something out there in your
I know. There's stuff in production right now.
In
Just
production,
like I said, the stuff with Dillard and stuff is probably not gonna happen for like years. So
get it.
Don't tell me he put you off for Yellow Flag.
This new stuff is getting out right away.
Dario, write a short story. You don't have to draw it.
Doc, stop. You don't know what I'm doing. I already am. I got a 20 page story, and that's what's coming out first.
All right, when is it coming?
I don't know, Doc.
Because I'm looking forward to seeing your stuff, Dario. That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna kill, though.
How you gonna talk down to a fan? I'm trying to be a fan here.
I need you guys to doubt me because I need
you guys to doubt me that way. That way we won't over anticipate and put too much on you, right?
Well, that was my son's reasoning for not telling anybody he was doing a book. He said that way there's no pressure. If I fail, nobody will know I tried.
No, everybody knows I'm doing a book though.
So
multiple books.
I'm the other way around. It's like if I don't tell people I'm doing it, I'll get lazy and not do it.
Yeah, multiple books.
Timothy's got you. He says, I doubt you, Dario.
Thank you, Timmy.
I'm doubting the hell out of you. Oh, he really loves you, Dario. That's some brotherly love right there. I doubt the hell out of you.
But eventually, like this conversation that we're having, eventually is going to become obsolete, right? Eventually, it'll become obsolete, and it's going to transform into, okay, now we all have books out. Now, which ones are good? And it's going to get even more uglier. Like, which ones are good? Which ones are bad?
Mario, I'll say this. Don't wait around on Rex to do a review of your book because that shit'll never happen.
Where, on Well Read?
No, on Rex's stream.
Oh.
Or Shadowhawks. We talked about doing it over on Shadowhawks channel.
I just don't. I don't know.
When do I ever have time, Rex? That's
right. Exactly.
But Doc, I really am just like a
I'm a
genius.
Trying to get something.
I'm a fucking idiot genius, and you're gonna love it. It's gonna be great.
Idiot genius. Now I'm starting to doubt.
A few geniuses. I've known a lot of idiots.
I've been all around the world, and I've given all the girls like the worst sex ever. This is gonna be the worst book in CD. Biggest piece of shit you have ever read, but you're gonna be like, holy fuck. You're gonna be crying like you are right now when you read my shit because I'm fucking stupid. And I'm fucking a little bit witty, and it's gonna make everybody fucking laugh, and everybody's like, holy fuck, I read that thing. I want another one. Dario, you have 2 books out, Dario.
Well, Windblock, get yourself known, man. I'm glad to meet you, and I'm glad to see your stuff. Now get out here in the circle and get yourself known and market yourself.
Wow.
Yeah, bro, listen, I'm so deep with this Sludheads episode 2 that I'm doing with Christian Rossi. Like, I'm so deep that I went Captain Infinity mode with fucking action figures, and I told my whole story in like a 19-minute video to my little 6-year-old little boy. I got out myself like the greatest thing ever. Like acting the shit out with fucking like and then it helped me fucking learn the relationships between my characters and all that shit, and like
now, Dario.
Oh, it was great.
Is this the Christian Rossi that did the work for Ed Gein, Demon Hunter?
Yeah, same guy, yeah.
Oh, that dude's badass.
Yeah.
He is seriously badass.
And he does 5 pages at a time, so it pushes you to fucking really be serious about your shit.
Yep.
And it's like 5 pages in like a week or two compared to what I've been waiting like for like the really detailed 90s style shit. So it's a little bit of a different style, but he's fucking badass and he fucking works great, and he understands how to story tell with color, which a lot of people don't know how to do either. So that's an awesome thing, like silhouette panels and all that great shit.
if you've ever seen Lucifer Storm's books, Ed Gein Demon Hunter, he's worked on Daredevil and Batman and a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, he works on DC. I think he did.
Now, when
something.
you say he works on 5 pages, Dario, he wants you to give him 5 pages script or what?
And
Yeah,
5 pages of faith.
Yeah, he'll only work with you if he only does 5 pages at a time. If you can't do 5 pages at a time, he's like, I find work somewhere out there.
Yeah, you gotta pay for 5 pages too.
So yeah, but look, 5 pages, right? You do that 4 times with Christian Rossi, and you got your story.
Yep.
Right. Boom. You get it printed out, published by Dork Gift or something, whatever.
I'm gonna talk to Anthony and make sure that you're never on the same label I'm on, Dario. Ever.
You're safe, Doc. You don't.
All right,
like
check
me
this out, guys. Right at the end of my block, I've got an old World War II Army tank. It's been here forever.
Nice.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, you can kind of see it right up there by the light. It's kind of blurred because of all the car lights. But every year they decorate it all up with Christmas lights and everything. They're getting ready to light it up here in a minute.
Nice.
If you hear the purge siren, you're in trouble.
Who knew you had a tank just down from your house? You've never mentioned that before.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, I got a story about that too for you guys. I'll tell you that one in a few minutes.
Hey,
you can hear this. They're doing "God Bless America" right now.
Is it your ex roommate in the tank? And the girl?
No.
Is that huh?
I don't know if you can see it or not. I can't really zoom in too good, but there's a big American flag flying across the street over there. Yeah, all the damn lights are just blowing out my camera.
Walk down there.
Just light the damn tank already.
Well, I see a truck there in the foreground. That's about all I can see. Let me see.
Yeah, I know. Wait, all right.
Is it on your side of the street, or is the tank on the other side of the street?
It's to the left of that red light. It just light it up. All them little lights you just come on. It's the tank and the tree next to it. They just lit it all up. Anyway, my camera's not that great.
Well, I don't know. You could see it in pretty good detail. It's just far away.
Yeah, you might be able to zoom in on it later or something. I don't know.
Doc, did you want to talk to me about the trailer after the show?
No, I'm not going to talk to you about it. We're going to do some work.
Oh, okay. Have you ever thought about scheduling a time and then I would make sure I'm there instead of trying to call me out of the blue at
Well,
like
Rex,
5:30 in the morning?
We have tried that, and you never show up.
Doc, why do you want to disparage me like that on my own show?
Do you see my halo glowing above me? I am the light of truth.
It's getting deep, folks. So,
wow, Doc throwing the